I'm telling all. A lot of people, because everything been going across the internet is untruth.
I would say, like, to be careful with what we're hearing, because obviously people are just like piling on to this.
Brace yourselves for a bombshell revelation that could rock the celebrity world to its core. Marjorie Harvey's ex-husband is gearing up to release a new book, and the explosive details are set to be jaw-dropping. He claims that Marjorie, while still married to him, has secret affair with none other than Sean Diddy Combs.
I don't care. All the king horses and all the king's men cannot stop me from putting this book out.
But that's not all. This isn't just any scandalous affair. It's allegedly linked to financial motives and occurs at a time when Diddy faces serious legal battles, including trafficking allegations that could land him in prison for life. Steve Harvey is reportedly horrified and furious at these revelations, as is Marjorie herself, who is desperately trying to silence her ex-husband.
All right, I gotta take some time to address this here.
The timing of this expose couldn't be more dramatic, as federal agents recently raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles in connection with the ongoing investigation. Diddy, vehemently denying all allegations, claims he's a victim of a smear campaign, but the gravity of the accusations is undeniable.
I'm gonna fight for my reputation. I'm gonna fight for the honorable man I am, the righteous king that I am. I'm not perfect.
In a series of shocking developments, Marjorie's ex is not only detailing the infidelity, but tying it to Diddy's dark legal troubles. According to a legal expert, these charges could be as damning as those faced by Jeffrey Epstein or R. Kelly. The accusations include trafficking and forcing women into freak-offs, situations where Diddy allegedly filmed intimate encounters under coercive circumstances.
This lawsuit is so long. It's so many things that, he's claiming Diddy did.
With the potential for life-altering consequences for all parties involved, this scandal is poised to dominate headlines. The public and media alike are on edge, waiting to see how these allegations unfold and what repercussions they might bring for Marjorie, Steve Harvey, and Diddy. Stay tuned as this story continues to develop, promising more drama and revelations in the days to come. But for starters, before we get to the fresh revelations from Marjorie's ex, it's important to understand that Marjorie is far from the public image she paints for us. Born Marjorie Elaine Bridges on October 10, 1964, in Memphis, Tennessee. Her past is a complex tapestry woven with scandal, crime, and high-profile relationships. Marjorie's journey to the luxurious life she enjoys today has been anything but smooth. Marjorie's first marriage was to Jim L. Townsend, a notorious substance lord who was deeply entrenched in the criminal underworld. Townsend was indicted for attempting to buy 40 kilos of substances and was later sentenced to life in prison. The FBI and DA began investigating Marjorie during her marriage to Townsend, suspecting that she played a significant role in his substance ring.
There was nothing to trip about, He's just a man that had been dealt a hand that I had to deal with, a life sentence for a nonviolent crime.
Townsend himself has claimed that the authorities threatened to arrest Marjorie unless he cooperated with them, a claim that adds a layer of intrigue to their already tumultuous relationship. Despite the looming threat of legal repercussions, Marjorie was never charged with a crime. She divorced Townsend less than 5 years into his sentence, a move that many speculate was driven by self-preservation rather than loyalty or love.
And so she called me, and she just went off on me.
Townsend, who was granted a pardon by President Barack Obama in 2017 after serving 26 years, has not remained silent about his past. In 2023, he released a tell-all memoir, Snakes in the Garden, where he details his marriage to Marjorie and their involvement in the substance trade. Townsend's memoir is a treasure trove of scandalous details, painting a picture of Marjorie that starkly contrasts with her current image as a devoted wife and philanthropist. He doesn't mince words, accusing Marjorie of being deeply involved in his illegal activities and suggesting that her current lifestyle is built on the foundation of their shared criminal past.
You got to understand, she's not going to be speaking on none of that because her whole thing is to hide her past.
After her split from Townsend, Marjorie didn't stray far from the criminal element. She married Donald Woods, another substance dealer who is reportedly a distant cousin of Townsend. Woods, like Townsend, was deeply involved in the substance trade, and while specific details about his criminal activities and sentencing are scarce, his reputation as a kingpin precedes him. Marjorie and Woods' marriage was short-lived, but it produced a daughter, Lori, who has since been adopted by Steve Harvey and raised as his own. Despite her checkered past, Marjorie's fortunes changed dramatically when she reconnected with Steve Harvey. The couple first met at a comedy club in Memphis in 1990, but their romance didn't blossom until over a decade later, after Steve's second marriage ended. They married in 2007, blending their families and creating a modern-day Brady Bunch with 7 children between them.
What would you say? What's been the key to our success?
The fact that you respect me and I respect you.
Steve Harvey, with his characteristic candor, often credits Marjorie with transforming his life. He describes her as the woman who saved him and made him believe in love again. Their marriage, however, has not been without its challenges. The couple has faced numerous rumors and scandals, from infidelity allegations to whispers about their financial dealings. Yet, they have managed to present a united front, often using humor and public displays of affection to dispel the negative press. The Harveys have weathered various storms, but the recent revelations from Marjorie's ex-husband threaten to upend their carefully crafted image. Jim Townsend's memoir not only resurrects the ghosts of Marjorie's past, but also casts a long shadow over her current life. His accusations, if proven true, could have serious implications for Marjorie's reputation and Steve Harvey's career. Adding fuel to the fire are the recent claims by Marjorie's first husband suggesting that her affair with Sean Diddy Combs was driven by financial motives. This alleged affair, which reportedly took place while Marjorie was still married to Townsend, is said to be intertwined with Diddy's ongoing legal troubles, including trafficking allegations that could result in a life sentence.
That's unacceptable. You see what I'm saying? That's what pissed me off tremendously. And that was those two things that really made me come out with my book.
The timing of these revelations is particularly explosive, as federal agents have recently raided Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles in connection with these charges. In his explosive new memoir, Townsend plans to further expose Marjorie's connections to crime, particularly with Diddy. He alleges that Marjorie cheated on him with Diddy while he was behind bars and continued her infidelities even after marrying Steve Harvey. According to Townsend, Marjorie's relationship with Diddy wasn't just a fling. It was deeply intertwined with Diddy's shady dealings and violent past.
So yeah, Marjorie, I guess she did what she felt as though she had to do. I think she sold her soul to the devil.
During the early 90s, Diddy was a rising star in the hip-hop scene, but he was also deeply involved with street gangs and was frequently accused of violence and misconduct. This isn't the first time Diddy has been linked to criminal activities. He recently faced a Senate lawsuit accusing him of administering substances and assaulting a college student in 1991. The plaintiff, Joey Dickerson, Neal claims that Diddy allegedly administered substances to her without her consent during a date and later assaulted her, even videotaping the act and distributing the footage within the music industry.
And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
These allegations, dating back to a time when Diddy was just beginning his ascent in the music world, paint a disturbing picture of his past behavior. As these legal battles rage on, Diddy has vehemently denied all accusations, labeling them as attempts to tarnish his reputation. However, the numerous lawsuits and recent federal raids suggest that there's more to the story than meets the eye. Diddy's legal team insists that the claims are unfounded, but the public is left wondering, how deep do these connections go? Was Marjorie merely a pawn in Diddy's game, or was she an active participant in his alleged criminal activities?
Let's first say that you shouldn't feel guilty for anything.
The drama doesn't end there. Sources close to the Harveys claim that Steve Harvey is reeling from the allegations, struggling to maintain his composure in public while dealing with the potential fallout. Marjorie, on the other hand, is reportedly frantic, trying to suppress the damaging details from Townsend's memoir before they can do any more harm. As more layers of the scandal unfold, the world watches with bated breath, eager to see what shocking revelations will emerge next. Finally, fans are wondering if Jim will reveal in the book that Diddy was also dating Marjorie's daughter, Lori Harvey. And how could Marjorie even let that happen, knowing what kind of man Diddy is? The rumored romance between Lori Harvey and Sean Diddy Combs in 2019 certainly raised eyebrows due to the substantial age gap and their complex connections.
Her mother is 54 years old. Her mother is 5 years older than Puffy.
Lori, the stepdaughter of Steve Harvey, was seen multiple times with Diddy, sparking intense speculation despite neither confirming the relationship publicly. Their whirlwind summer of 2019 was a spectacle of luxury and intrigue. The pair were spotted together in Italy and Mexico, where their matching outfits and cozy dinners with Lori's parents only fueled the gossip.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Shocking!
At one point, rumors even suggested an engagement, though Lori quickly dispelled these with a firm denial, stating, "I'm not engaged. Stop believing everything y'all read on a blog." By October of that year, Lori unfollowed Diddy on social media, signaling a possible end to their fun fling. Close sources revealed that Diddy, still grieving the loss of his longtime partner Kim Porter, wasn't ready for a committed relationship, focusing instead on his family and personal healing. Meanwhile, Lori dismissed the scandalous whispers that she had dated both Diddy and his son, Justin Combs, calling such claims absolutely not true. Despite the public denials and the seemingly short-lived nature of their liaison, the implications of their rumored affair reverberate in the current scandal surrounding Marjorie Harvey.
You are the prize. Don't give yourself to anybody.
If Jim Townsend's memoir includes details of Lori's involvement with Diddy, it could suggest a troubling pattern and further complicate Marjorie's image. After all, the idea that Marjorie might have allowed or even facilitated her daughter's relationship with a man accused of such heinous crimes is bound to ignite public outrage. As the world watches with bated breath, the question looms. Can Marjorie survive the fallout if she can't suppress the release of her ex-husband's damning memoir? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and stay engaged.